I just saw heaven.
Yeah.
I literally, the angels just came down talking to me.
Oh.
I wasn't here for a couple minutes. They took me away.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, chef, the flavors on this go crazy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another delicious episode of America's Best Restaurants. Right now, I am in Ocean Shores, Washington, as I'm about to check out Laspiaggia Ristorante. And you know me, I am a big fan of Italian food, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. I'm back here in the kitchen with Chef and owner of Laspiaggia. I got Doug right next to me. Doug, it's very nice to be here with you today, man.
Thank you. Good to have you.
I am so excited. Italian food is my 100% jam. So what you gonna make for me?
I'm gonna make a Gorgonzola chicken.
Woo! Gorgonzola. I've never even heard of Gorgonzola chicken.
Breaded chicken, Gorgonzola, Parmesan, tomatoes, garlic, onion, scallions, cream.
Nice.
That's really good.
This sounds so delicious, man. All right, well, show me how to do it.
All right, so first thing, you wanna get that going with a little oil. And then as that's heating, you just wanna throw in your garlic and onion, kind of get those started. A little bit of red pepper flakes. I throw in the oil because I like to toast it. I think it brings out the flavor a little better.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Then we're gonna add some wine.
Add a little bit of that white wine. Oh,
Then you're gonna add your tomatoes and green onions. And then I'm gonna add my cream. I don't like to cook it too long because I don't like the tomatoes to break down completely. And then a good 3-finger pinch of salt and pepper.
yes, sir.
Drop our pasta.
All right.
Drop our chicken. Our chicken, we make it from, it's gluten-free. So it's panko breadcrumbs, but gluten-free breadcrumbs.
Nice.
Check cereal that we grind up.
Check cereal.
Yeah, it goes really well. Parmesan, potato flour, potato starch, rice flour, anything I can think of to make it extra crispy. Add my pasta.
Get that pasta in there.
Yeah,
Whoa. Do the flip, do the flip, do the flip, do the flip. Oh, look at that. That is sexy.
So then that's kind of what it looks like right there. And then it gets topped with the chicken, Gorgonzola.
Oh. All right. Now, we got the Parmesan too?
Parmesan, some
finish it
parsley.
There we go.
A lot of parsley. And then a lemon wedge.
Look how pretty the plate is. Like I already noted, all the different colors going on here. Try to get some of that pasta on it. Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna bite this because my mouth is watering and I'm not gonna be able to talk much longer.
Well, how do you like it? Awesome. Yeah.
I love the cream and the flavor that's coming on top of that pasta. All the different ingredients you have on there. Perfect medley of flavor.
Thank you.
I love how the Gorgonzola pairs with the cream. The chicken fried perfectly. I love that panko crust. I'll be honest with you, that fried chicken cutlet reminds me of the same fried chicken cutlet I used to get when I lived in Naples, Italy.
Okay.
So
awesome.
that is a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Doug, you crushed it, my man. Thank you so much, my guy.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take this plate back. I'm gonna gnaw on it a little more. And then after that, we're gonna sit down, have a conversation with a couple more delicious dishes you got coming to me, man.
Okay.
But if this is what we starting off with, man, we about to have a good time. Now we get a chance to sit down and once again talk to Chef Doug. And now we're joined by his lovely wife, Rhonda. And I am so excited to be here at Laspiaggia. I've been walking around, I've been talking to people on Facebook Live. And one thing that has been said over and over again ad nauseum is the fact that there's been a dearth of quality restaurants in this community, particularly Italian food, and you guys have filled that void.
Thank you.
And that is an amazing compliment you're getting from your patrons.
I feel like it was kind of both. Like we had our own void that we were filling. We love being part of a community. We were looking for something that, was smaller, where everybody knows each other's names. When you come through the doors, you're family. And so you know, when we came up with this idea, in a weird way, we were filling that void that we wanted. We love people. We love to be part of something bigger. We love sitting at a table with friends and family and sharing an experience, a 3-hour dinner with wine and talking, and that's really what it's all about. So to be able to come out here and have people say, you know what, we needed you. This was something that was missing, really means a lot to us because that was what we were here for.
Well, and then the other thing is not cutting corners and, you know, consistency, and you got to have all that in order to be phenomenal, you know, as well as good ingredients and, you know, a little TLC put in the food.
You know, and it's funny, you're talking about quality ingredients, not cutting corners. I'm not going to divulge your secrets, but we were talking back in the kitchen before we were on camera, and you were telling me about the process that your bolognese goes through.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just blown away by that because a lot of people don't go through that kind of process when they're creating their bolognese.
Nope.
Like, a lot of people just take their sauce, dump some ground meat in it, boom, here you go.
Yeah, no, not here.
I've talked to a couple of people today, and one of the things that they commended you guys on is the passion that you have for this restaurant and for this business.
I'd say all of the above. Passion of seeing people happy, passion of putting in good work, passion of seeing her happy and our plan succeeding, you know, passion of excellence.
Yeah, one of the greatest compliments you can have, and we've had many, is like the gentleman who had your arrabbiata, and he, you know, started crying. He was in his 50s, and he said, you know, thank you for, you know, making this fabulous dinner. It reminds me of something my grandparents would have made, and it just takes me back to those days. And that's really what it's all about. It's almost like transforming people to that experience, to that, you know, home, to that whatever it is, and just connecting in such a positive way.
I love that, and I'll co-sign that. Like when I had the Gorgonzola Chicken, it very similarly reminded me of dishes that I've had when I lived in Italy. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, seriously, if I closed my eyes, took a bite of that Gorgonzola Chicken that you gave me, and I would have thought I was back in Napoli. I had a gentleman from New York. He said, hey, excuse me. I'm from New York. That's what us East Coasterners do when we want to tell you that your Italian food is good. First thing we do is we tell you what state you're from. Right? First thing I do, I tell you, I'm from New Jersey, and your food is good. You say, hey, I'm from New York, and I gotta tell you, this is the best food I've had since I left New York. And I said, hey, I'm from New Jersey, I agree.
That's awesome.
You know, I talked to another couple, and she sat down, she said she loved the specials that you do, like quarterly.
Laspiaggia has amazing food. We eat here all the time. Their appetizers, their entrees are amazing. But what sets them apart is they have like every quarter of the year they put out a coursed meal. So it will be 6, 7, or 8 courses, and it will have a theme like an Italian 8-course meal or a French style.
I did want to talk about the community that you guys now find yourselves in, like that loves you guys so much. You guys are also active in the community, correct? Mm-hmm.
We are. So we've been doing a sangria, and for every sangria sold, we donate $2 to various charities in the area. And we always are giving to the schools and the Elks Club, the Lions Club, you know, giving away gift certificates and stuff to help for different fundraisers and charities. So it's the whole reason that you are part of a community. It doesn't make any sense to belong to something if you're not making it better. Yeah. And so we're always constantly trying to figure out like how we can, you know, give back, really.
You know what time it is?
Eating time?
It's time to mangia! Mangiare! All right, Chef, what am I looking at right here?
This is a grass-fed ribeye, 14-ounce ribeye, smoked with cheese, sauteed mushrooms, fresh asparagus, and then our potato croquettes.
You know, the potato croquettes, I've been hearing a lot about this. I had a gentleman we were talking to earlier, and like he would not leave me alone about these croquettes.
Oh yes.
The fun thing is I like the potato balls, and you have to order extra to go so you have the same experience tomorrow.
Like he would talk to me about one thing. He said, "Oh, you got to try those croquettes." Then he would talk to me about something else. Seriously, you got to get those croquettes. So I mean, obviously these things have a following.
Yes, they're delicious. You know, he kind of came up with it. We were doing mashed potatoes in the beginning, and we were kind of finding that halfway through the shift, either you're having to make a whole another thing of mashed potatoes because you're selling out of them, or you know, it ends up being waste, and you know you're just trying to save money in all the different ways that you can. And so he kind of made this really delicious croquette idea, and it's phenomenal because we have a dedicated gluten-free fryer.
Nice.
So everything that goes into that fryer has a gluten-free breading, which is really good because there's a lot of people in the area that have to eat exclusively gluten-free. So it's like this delicious buttery, you know, thing of mashed potato in the middle and this crispy exterior, and it's like the perfect
You'd have no
marriage.
idea they're gluten-free.
No, and it's delicious.
You know what? We're talking so much about these. I was getting ready to smash into the steak, but you know what? I can't sit here and have this much of a conversation about these things without giving it a go.
Get
So
it, Theo.
I'm just going to jump right
Do
into
it.
this.
Enjoy them, and they are delicious.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
So now you know how we felt. Yes, now you know why everyone's talking about them.
Oh, those are tasty.
Thank
Yes.
Crunchy, but yeah, soft inside. It's almost like the complexity of a hush puppy, but the flavors in there goes hard.
Yes.
I mean, getting some garlic in there.
Yep.
Is there cheese in there?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Mozzarella,
man.
Parmesan,
Woo!
green onions,
Oh,
parsley.
that dude wasn't lying. That is delicious. Yeah, let me take another bite of that. Before I cut through this steak, what cook am I looking for on this?
Mid-rare.
Oh, yeah.
Speechless.
That's the exact response that we want from everybody coming through
Yep.
these doors.
I just saw heaven.
Yeah.
I literally, the angels just came down and talked to me.
Oh.
I wasn't here for a couple minutes. They took me away.
you.
Oh, chef, the flavors on this go crazy.
Well, there's garlic in the mushroom, which you put on
Oh,
top.
on the mushrooms, okay.
And then we just use salt and pepper, but everything that goes on, it's really flavorful. There's a little red wine in the mushrooms to cut through the steak,
Oh my God.
garlic.
Chef, Rhonda, how do you live with this man?
Happily.
Yeah.
That's how I live with this man, happily.
This is too delicious. That slaps hard. Oh my, I'm sorry. I gotta go for more. Give me a hug, man. Chef, I already know what this is, but you tell the people what I'm about to eat right now.
It's our lasagna rotoli, and rotoli means rolled. And it's ricotta, spinach, garlic, mozzarella, parmesan, parsley. That it?
And then you put your homemade bolognese sauce
yeah.
on top.
Oh,
Bolognese is in here.
Yes.
Oh, I get to try the bolognese.
Yep.
And it's baked, and
Yeah, it's
then
baked, yep.
topped with more mozzarella, and then baked for a little bit longer.
America's Best Restaurants, family. Let me be honest with y'all. Let me just have a moment with y'all, okay? I'm speechless.
Yes.
Everything that I put in my mouth today has been an absolute home run. The Gorgonzola Chicken reminded me of Italy.
Awesome.
Yes.
That steak made me see our Lord. This lasagna made me talk and break the fourth wall. Laspiaggia, this place is amazing.
Thank you.
You are absolutely, truly one of America's best restaurants. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Thank you. Yes, it's been fun having you here.
Well,
Yes.
it's been 100% my pleasure, and I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I love that food that we had here. That Gorgonzola chicken went hard in the paint. That steak was to die for, and that lasagna, mwah, magnifique. I love talking to Doug and Rhonda and hearing about their journey, and this is why this is one of America's best restaurants, because everything here was just on point. But unfortunately, with that said, it's time for us to keep it pushing. I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.